Welcome. What's the biggest challenge that we as stutterers face? Well, I think it's anticipation. Anticipating that you're going to stutter. Once we begin to anticipate a problem, the cycle begins and it's very, very difficult to overcome it. Nearly all the time, you're going to stutter. Unless you have a really good strategy. So far, the best strategy that I've come up with, and I'm sure many other people use, is, well, it has 4 parts. Let's go through it. 1, recognize that you're anticipating a problem speaking. Secondly, stop what's going on. Third, take a good breath. It doesn't have to be a deep breath, but it has to be a good, solid breath. And then use emphasis, what I talked about last week. Emphasis to say exactly what I was going to say. You may say, what? Why exactly what I was going to say? Because anticipation is insidious. We know that as stutters, right? If you treat anticipation with avoidance, which is the logical thing you would do to avoid problems, you feed it. And it's going to come back at you more and more and more. So don't avoid the situation, but don't rush into it either, or you'll run into a wall and you really won't make progress in overcoming anticipation. Instead, use a strategy that makes sense. I think this strategy makes sense. Let's see how it plays out. I'm talking to you, let's say, and I'm telling you about this strategy. All of a sudden, I think I'm going to stutter on the word strategy. Instantly, my mind races to find a substitute word, right? The pressure builds as I approach the word. I'm getting more and more nervous as I try to figure out ways to get around the situation. And then the word comes, and there it is, voila, I stutter, right? Isn't that how we do it? And it's no surprise that, boom, we're going to stutter. Now let's try this anticipation strategy. Just as before, I'm talking to you, and I think I'm going to stutter on the word strategy, right? Rather than start the cycle or let the cycle get rolling, I realize I'm anticipating a problem. I stop what's going on. I take a good breath, and I use emphasis to say exactly what I was going to say. So here's the sentence or the phrase. When you use this strategy, and we're anticipating problems on the word strategy, say it this way and use emphasis. When you use this strategy, or you can say, when you use this strategy, you can do it any number of different ways. The important thing is you're taking the pressure off of the word strategy and you're eliminating that anticipation. You're going right at it. You're not changing anything. And the next time you speak, you're probably going to make it work for you. And so you do that enough, you'll see that you won't fall into the anticipation strategy. So there, now you've got a strategy. Try it. It may not go well the first time, but more and more you do it, you'll find when you meet that anticipation cycle head on, rather than avoid, you'll find that you anticipate less and less, and you'll speak more and more confidently. Again, don't feed the anticipation cycle with avoidance. Instead, because if you do, it'll only grow. Instead, face it head on, and you'll find your speech will get better and better. That's it for today, and thanks for listening. I hope this works for you. Let me know, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.